Hey everyone, it's your host Matt Holtham and welcome to my channel. From iconic movies and TV shows to legendary musicians and inventions that changed the world, we're diving deep into the fascinating, the bizarre, and the downright unbelievable side of pop culture. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and get ready for 10 weird pop culture facts that'll blow your mind. Let's go! Let's rewind to 1937. A brand new movie was about to hit theaters, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Back then, animation wasn't mainstream. Hollywood thought a full-length animated movie was a disaster waiting to happen. They even called it Disney's folly. But Walt Disney believed animation could tell stories in a way live action couldn't. Snow White premiered to sold-out crowds, becoming a global phenomenon. It proved animation wasn't just for kids, it was an art form for all ages. Without Snow White, we might not have Pixar, DreamWorks, or Studio Ghibli today. It all started with a princess, seven dwarfs, and a lot of faith in animation. Who hasn't wished they could hang out at Central Perk with Rachel, Monica, Phoebe, Joey, Chandler, and Ross? Friends was more than just a sitcom, it was a cultural phenomenon. Behind those laughs was a cast that knew their worth. Initially, each actor was paid differently. As the show's popularity grew, they realized their leverage and decided to negotiate their salaries as a team. By the final season, each cast member earned $1 million per episode. The Friends cast showed the power of solidarity, plus it makes splitting the check at Central Perk a whole lot easier. Game of Thrones had us all hooked with its epic battles and dragons, but beyond the visuals there was a hidden layer, the languages. Dothraki, the language of the fierce horse-riding warriors, was created by linguist David J. Peterson. It's a fully realized language with over 3,000 words, grammar rules, and idiomatic expressions. You could actually hold a conversation in Dothraki. Just don't challenge any calls to a duel, those guys are intense. Before Barbie and Lego, there was Mr. Potato Head, the original toy commercial pioneer. In 1952, TV was new, and commercials targeted parents. Then came Mr. Potato Head, changing the game forever. The first commercial targeted kids, sparking a marketing revolution. Kids went wild for the idea of sticking eyes, ears, and a mustache on a potato. That single commercial sparked a marketing revolution. Mr. Potato Head became a national sensation, paving the way for the billion-dollar toy industry we know today. So, next time you're bombarded with toy commercials, remember to thank Mr. Potato Head, the spud that launched 1,000 toy sales. May the 4th be with you, always. May 4th isn't just another day, it's Star Wars Day. It all started with a pun. On May 4th, 1979, the day Margaret Thatcher became Prime Minister, her party took out a newspaper ad that read, "May the 4th be with you, Maggie." A clever nod to Star Wars, it quickly caught on among fans. Now, May 4th is officially recognized as Star Wars Day, celebrated by millions worldwide. So, grab your lightsabers, dust off your Chewbacca masks, and may the 4th be with you, always. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, was a global icon. But despite his fame, Elvis only ever performed outside the US once. In Canada. Those 3 gigs in 1957 were the only times Elvis took his act international. Why didn't the king do a world tour? The popular theory involves his manager, Colonel Tom Parker. Parker was an illegal immigrant and feared deportation if he left the US. So, while Elvis's music traveled the world, the king himself remained stateside, adding another layer of intrigue to his legend. Mickey Mouse, the mascot of the Walt Disney Company, was the first animated character to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In 1978, Mickey Mouse cemented his place in Hollywood history. The ceremony was a star-studded affair, with Mickey himself there to accept the honor. It proved that animated characters could be just as famous and influential as their live-action counterparts. Way to go, Mickey! The Hollywood sign, perched high above Los Angeles, symbolizes dreams and the magic of movies. But it originally had a different purpose. In 1923, the Hollywood sign read, Hollywoodland, and was a giant advertisement for a real estate development. Over time, the sign took on a life of its own, becoming synonymous with Hollywood's glitz and glamour. The land part was removed in 1949, leaving us with the iconic Hollywood sign we know today. It's amazing how a temporary marketing ploy evolved into such a powerful and enduring symbol. Tony Stark, also known as Iron Man, is one of the most popular superheroes. A huge part of his appeal is his high-tech suit. The Mark III Iron Man suit, from the first Iron Man movie, is made up of over 450 individual parts. From the arc reactor to the intricate network of servos and microcircuitry, Iron Man's suit is a marvel of engineering. It's no wonder Tony Stark is considered one of the smartest minds in the Marvel Universe. He needs to be to create this kind of tech. Rod Serling's The Twilight Zone wasn't just a show, it was a cultural phenomenon exploring human nature and the future. The Twilight Zone had a knack for predicting the future, featuring concepts like drones, AI, and surveillance technology decades before they became reality. It's like Rod Serling had a crystal ball. The show tapped into our collective anxieties and aspirations, often foreshadowing the world we live in today. Spooky, right? And there you have it. 10 weird and fascinating facts about pop culture. From a potato that changed advertising forever to a Hollywood sign with a secret past, we've explored the strange, the surprising, and the downright unbelievable stories behind the things we love. Which fact blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this trip down pop culture memory lane, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more amazing content. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep on celebrating the wonderful world of pop culture.